Hi Collective, welcome to Sacred Wisdom Oracle. I am Sophia and I'm back for another reading. I hope everyone is doing well today. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. That being said, I want to welcome everyone back. If you are new to the channel, welcome to the family, y'all. Alright, so this is going to be a general collective reading, alright? Some part of the readings will resonate or may resonate and other parts may not, and that's okay. This is going to be for entertainment purposes only. Please use your discernment, as these messages should be confirmation or clarification to something you are already aware of, okay? I'm just going to say a quick prayer and then we'll get straight into the cards. Divine angels, ancestors, spirit, and guides of the highest white light, I call upon you to surround myself and the collective with your love, light, and guidance with the highest protection. I ask that only beings of light enter this space, offering wisdom for the collective's highest good. Guide me with clarity, shield me from harm, and help me to see what is needed in this read. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what do you have for the collective's highest good? What does the collective need to know? We have Ninja, Hunter, and Painter. OMG. Okay. Somebody could be strategically stalking. Y'all, I swear we can't get away from this energy. Someone could be strategically stalking or in pursuit of another individual. They may think that they're a ninja, that they're like doing something in the shadows. They think that they're stealth. I'm getting that they are not. Oh, wow. So this hunter is in ninja form. Y'all, read the cards for yourselves. I can't even. Okay, so someone could have depicted or painted a picture of someone here in order to get them stalked. These people could be thinking that they're operating in the shadows. Wow. I'll be honest, I didn't expect these cards to come out. All right, let's get a few more and then we'll clarify. Can I get a couple more? Oh, here we go. We have Whistleblower. Disclosure, exposing, uncover, or informant. So if someone's stalking you, collective, somebody could have blown the whistle on whoever this is. These ninjas. Master of stealth. Oh my goodness. I just heard master of nothing. So this master of stealth is really the master of nothing. Interesting. Okay, can I get a couple more here? God, but God. So someone, okay, this is the other thing, is whoever's stalking you, collective, if this is your reading, okay, whoever in the collective this reading is for, that's being stalked strategically by this master of stealth. You can't be a master of stealth unless you actually are successful of working in the shadows. And I'm getting that you know about this situation, so that means that these ninjas aren't the master of stealth. They only think it in their own mind. That's how they want to come across. However, there's someone exposing something. Somebody could be exposing your connection to the Most High, or that you are like a god. That's all I can say. Or someone's exposing that, or God is exposing these people. God is the whistleblower on these people. So if these people think that there's, oh, there's no way we're going to get caught, we're not going to get in trouble for stalking the collective, hunting the collective, oh yeah, you will. If God is the one that's whistleblowing on you, you're fucked. Excuse my language, but that's the only thing I could think of. Give me one more, please, Holy Spirit. Founder. So whoever is the person who was groundbreaking, the originator, the pioneer, the entrepreneur that is behind this is the one that's being exposed. This is going to be a good reading, I can already tell. So those first 3 cards threw me off, but now that we have God in the mix, I'm feeling hopeful. On the bottom of the deck, we have a genius. Bearer of gifts, extraordinary intellect, innovative mind, and exceptional ability. This is your energy. This is something that was not seen. It was not seen that you are gifted. You are genuinely a genius with extraordinary abilities. Yeah, these invaders are not able to betray you, collective. They could be part of a cult. They could be losing their mind. Or this is what they were trying to do to you. Hold on, let me turn this down. So somebody was like denying your abilities when it comes to divination. Denying that you were not toxic. So somebody could have been, you could be showing up here as not being toxic. You could be, you're the seer of this unseen. You have foresight. You could have actually used your gifts, your extraordinary abilities to see how this situation was going to work out. You could see that if somebody here was trying to say that they were trying to get you to lose your mind because you are toxic or whatever, they're finding out that you're not toxic. That this quest here to betray you in order to make it look like you lost your mind. This was a cultist group here that's involved. But you're showing up as this genius, diviner, however you want to say it. And that you have a very close cosmic connection to the Most High. Yeah, these people are effed. Okay. Let's find out what it is exactly that these people have done. All right. I already shuffled these, but I'm going to go ahead and shuffle them real quickly again. Premeditated fights could be significant. Somebody could be in your energy in order to premeditate some sort of fight. Somebody wants to get you out of character. Something about grandparents. Grandparents could be involved. Somebody could have sent their grandparents to stalk you. Wow. Trying to alienate you. This was premeditated. So somebody's trying to premeditate a situation to make you alienated. To cause fights. This was strategic. Somebody was trying to put you in survival mode. Or these people that are stalking are in survival mode. This is why they're pursuing another. Tell me about this hunter, Holy Spirit. What do we need to know about these? Oh, the hunter's being hunted. We have alphabet boys. FBI, IRS, CIA. So whoever's been stalking you, collective, is now being watched. leaving the country. The Alphabet Boys could be watching to make sure that no one leaves the country. Lying on you, trying to get you caught up, lied to police. So somebody could have lied to police and now the feds are all over them. Constant surveillance, moved in next door so they could hack you. So the feds are watching these people who moved in next door, or this person who moved in next door. I just heard serves them right. This is divine intervention. Tell me about Ninja, Holy Spirit, the master of nothing. A. Somebody with the initial A, first, middle, or last. Could be one of these ninjas. Tax evasion. So the IRS could be involved, watching somebody, looking at something to do with tax evasion. Interesting. Tell me more about Ninja. They 100% know better. Criminal friends. So criminal friends could have lied on someone. They knew better than to do this. Criminal friends could have lied on someone saying that they were evading taxes. Childish. Whatever these criminal friends did was childish. They could have moved in next door. Criminal record. Somebody childish, a criminal friend of someone that knew better, it could get a criminal record because of divine intervention. And so this ninja, master of stealth, is going to end up with a criminal record for being childish. Criminal friends are involved here. These criminal friends could be these master of stealth energies. We have burning or destroying evidence of tax evasion. Interesting. A Scorpio. So a Scorpio could be involved. That could be who this individual is that painted this picture of you, or whoever this reading is for. The math is not mathing. They 100% knew better. The math is not mathing to a Scorpio who's now trying to burn or destroy evidence. There could be an Uber driver or delivery driver involved here that is someone's criminal friend. This could be a Scorpio's criminal friend that lied to police to get you caught up. Yes. Yes, someone moved in next door. Yes, Uber driver. Yes, childish. Birth certificate. Somebody could have something about a birth certificate. Somebody could have made a birth certificate, painted a birth certificate, and now they're trying to burn or destroy evidence because the math isn't mathing, because they're being looked into for tax evasion. Locked up 5 years behind bars. Criminal record. So divine intervention is coming in and giving this, whoever this person is, 5 years in jail with a criminal record here because of what they did. They could have done something with a birth certificate. This was very childish. Tell me about whistleblower. Phone hacking. So somebody here is exposing. There could be an informant involved, an informant that went to the feds to tell on somebody for tax evasion and phone hacking. Let me mix these up real quick. Tell me about whistleblower, Holy Spirit. What else do we need to know? Best friend. That's my best friend. Anyway, someone's best friend could have whistleblown on them. I find it so comical when people think that they're above the law and then they tell their bestie something, right? And then their bestie goes behind their back and tells on them. Whistleblows. Exposes. This is crazy. G. Somebody with the initial G, first, middle, or last. G could have, somebody could be disclosing or exposing this G individual here for phone hacking. Their best friend. The math could be not mathing to this best friend. S. So S and G. G and S could be involved. S could be one of their criminal friends. S could be a delivery driver. S could have lied on you to get you caught up with the police. This was premeditated. All right, what else we need to know about whistleblower? Karmic feminine. Something that a karmic feminine did that was really childish here, perhaps with someone's birth certificate. Moving in next door to hack you. So a karmic feminine could have moved in next door to constantly surveil you and hack your phone or your devices. This was premeditated. Someone's best friend could be this karmic feminine. Secrets are being exposed and they're going to go to jail for 5 years after getting this criminal record. This is divine intervention. All right, what do we need to know about this God card, Holy Spirit? Moody. So whoever this person is could be burning or destroying evidence. This person could be moody. Interesting. That could be this S or G. You broke up with them, so they tried to destroy your life and your job. Somebody could have destroyed your life so you would leave the country. But God. And trust. Trust in God. There could be a trust fund or some sort of trust involved in something here. Or you trust in God. So whatever this premeditated, whatever these premeditation, I can't talk. Whatever these criminal friends did that was premeditated to get you caught up isn't going to work because of God. Someone's being investigated. Looks like a karmic feminine could be being investigated. Something about a birth certificate and them moving in next door, being childish. If you have a childish next door neighbor, like you may have like cameras or something where you can see like everybody or that's coming and going around your house or whatever. This person could be acting really childish on camera, and this could be more than one person that's acting childish on camera. Well, guess what? They're being investigated. Yeah, they're being investigated. Imagine that. I guess you could be a comedian in prison, you know, given that you like to be so childish. All right, Holy Spirit, tell me more about God. Trying to destroy your life. So the secrets are being exposed about how someone was trying to destroy your life. God could be exposing these secrets. And this person or people that are involved, specifically the ones that moved in next door collective, they're getting 5 years in prison, and they're going to be cursed with this criminal record for the rest of their lives. Was it worth it? All right, tell me about founder. Coerced. A moody person here could have coerced someone to do some sort of phone hacking. A father could be the originator, the one who broke ground on this situation here. A father's best friend could be involved, and they 100% knew better. Somebody could have coerced a father to be involved. Faked online account claiming to be the collective. A father could have done this because of a trust. Maybe they did something with a trust, so they lied to police. They could have involved someone's criminal friends. This could be yours or theirs or people that you may have used to know. Stay prayed up. So this karmic feminine is being investigated. Just stay prayed up for right now so you can have the strength to ignore these people. C. So C could have coerced somebody. C, G, and S could be involved in this. This could be first, middle, or last. So right now we have A, C, G, S, and Scorpio. So C could be the founder of this. G or S could have whistleblown. I'm not for sure, but yeah. So interesting, huh? Oh, that card doesn't go in here. Sorry, y'all. Scam. So something is being exposed. Secrets are being exposed about a scam to try to destroy your life. Stay prayed up. These fake accounts were scam accounts pretending to be the collective. A father could be involved. It doesn't have to be your father, but it could be a father. Y'all, my allergies are so bad. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's get one more. For founder, illegal access. Somebody could have scammed some way to illegally access something of yours. Somebody could have illegally accessed an account, an online account. And we have grandparents once again and bribe. Grandparents and bribe. Interesting. All right, let's keep going. So there's a Scorpio, somebody with the initial A, G, S, and C, all involved here. Those are going to be significant for you, collective. You're going to know if this is your reading, who those people are, if they are involved in this situation. If you've already been wondering, like, this person that's a Scorpio, or this person whose initial is G, A, C, or S, you know, they've been acting this way or that way, or somebody could be very moody. Okay, let's get some more clarification and find out what else it is we need to know here. And you guys have to forgive me, I just cannot talk today. I do not know why. All right. I just heard ashes, ashes, we all fall down. I haven't heard that since kindergarten. But that's what I just heard. Because everything's like falling down, falling over. All right. C's father could have been involved in faking some sort of account or some sort of scam in the collective's name. So this person could have C initial, first, middle, or last. All right, let's get some more information. Wait. Oh well. If these cards don't go in here, then... Wait, hold on, y'all. I think I'm missing... Ooh, I'm missing part of the deck. Hold on. Alright. Okay. Tell me about Hunter, Holy Spirit. Ego in reverse. Somebody's ego is shattered for whatever it is that they did here. Whoever this Hunter is, their ego is shattered. They could be considering leaving the country because they lied on you to the police. They could have even moved in next door. To an Empress energy. Somebody who's beautiful, sexy, abundant, confident. They could have moved in next door to try to shatter your ego. This isn't gonna work. Somebody could have moved in next door in order to try to get you to leave the country. I don't know why that would... I don't know, but... Tell me more. Oh, okay. Copycat and suicide. I can't say the whole word, but yeah. So I'll hold it up. Somebody could have been copying an Empress here. And they actually, like, could have copied you and then lied on you. So they could have pretended to be you. Okay? And faked online accounts, and then went and reported them to the police. This was someone's criminal friends that did this. They wanted to make an Empress take themselves out. That is absolutely never going to happen. My goodness, what is wrong with people? Seriously. Somebody could have been trying to scare you by moving in next door so you would take yourself out, but divine intervention. Divine intervention is stepping in here with these. Somebody's being watched by a 3-letter agency, or 2 or 3. This is divine intervention put in play by the Most High. One more, please. What else do we need to know about this Hunter? Yeah, trapped. Somebody could have moved in next door in order to trap you, or they were trying to do something here illegal. All right? This was really childish, but they only trapped themselves. Again, we've got Hunter here, stalker of prey. Somebody could be like a trapper, like, you know, that goes into the woods and traps animals. They could be applying this to people, which is disgusting. So, but anyway, divine intervention trapped these people. Tell me about Ninja. Regret. Somebody has regret now. This master of nothing could have regret because they're being looked at for tax evasion. This could be someone's criminal friends that were jealous. Somebody regrets their jealousy and their betrayal to backstab you. They 100% knew better. Somebody could have said you were jealous. Whoever this is not to be trusted. This A individual, first, middle, or last. These criminal friends really just betrayed themselves for lying on you. Again, they regret what they did because they knew better. This is someone's best friend. They did this to an Empress energy. Tell me more about this Ninja. Dating. This could be somebody that you dated that's acting childish. Somebody you dated's criminal friends could have been the ones that moved in next door. Or this could be criminal friends or family. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. One more for Ninja. They could have been trying to also send somebody towards you to date you. Okay, so, wow. Collective, I'm sorry to say this, but whoever it is that moved in next door is a freaking pervert. They have this perversion for watching people. They could even be watching you somehow, some way through the wall. There could be a camera in the wall somewhere, and I'm not trying to elicit any fear. If you are feeling fear or paranoia, this is not your reading. Again, it should be confirmation and welcome to information, all right? So this could be somebody you dated that's got this perversion for stalking and watching. Their criminal friends could be involved. And now they regret what they did. They regret being jealous. Tell me about Painter, Scorpio, Uber driver, 5 years locked up behind bars. Somebody could be burning or destroying a birth certificate. This could be a fake birth certificate that somebody literally made with this painter here. Somebody could have painted, wow, a celebrity. There could be a Scorpio celebrity involved that's being looked at for tax evasion. Their ego's literally shattered. We have keeping you a secret and power supply, hiding their true feelings. Somebody could have deep emotions for you, collective, or someone's just cold and detached because they're secretly in love with you. They're keeping this a secret. You're their power supply. So whoever this celebrity is, collective, you could literally be their power supply. They could be vamping energy off you from, you know, accessing you through fake accounts, something like that. And then we have, this is right next to high value, Empress energy. Now, Empress energy can be masculine or feminine, okay? So just take it how it resonates. It's energy. So keeping you a secret. A celebrity could be keeping you a secret. An Uber driver could be keeping you a secret. Take it how it resonates. The math is not mathing when it comes to this celebrity because they 100% knew better. This celebrity's criminal friends could be involved in something. This celebrity's criminal friends could have lied on you to a judge or to get you caught up in some way by copying you to trap you. If this is your reading, remember that, okay? But whatever's going on here, someone actually is secretly in love with you. So if there's a Scorpio celebrity here that is involved in the situation, they actually are obsessed with you because they are in love with you. That's why they're being childish. This is giving like first grade energy, like, you know, back when we were in, like, you know, primary school or whatever you want to call it, a grade school. You know, you'd be in first grade and the boy would be in line behind you and be like poking you or pulling your hair or whatever, and you would be like, stop, and then they would be laughing, and it was because they actually had a crush on you. So that could be what this is. I don't know. A celebrity could have moved in next door or paid someone to move in next door to you. Again, we have burning evidence. This is right on birth certificate. Somebody's burning evidence. Again, of somebody, like they made a birth certificate. They're burning evidence because they don't want to go to jail. Whatever they've done is really bad. To have to like burn evidence. Caution. This is going to be clarifying whistleblower. Someone could have cautioned this person. The feds could have. A best friend could have cautioned this person. G or S Could be the Scorpio's best friend, or aliens. Someone could have cautioned someone that you have backing of the aliens. I don't know, you guys. This is weird. Somebody could be saying, like, you're like no other. You could be an experiencer of paranormal or visitations or abductions, whatever, okay? And so somebody could be cautioning this person, like, be careful, because this person isn't scared. They're not even scared of their visitations or abductions. But somebody's been persistent. They're still holding on to something here. This could be an Uber driver that's still holding on. These criminal friends are persistently lying on you. Somebody could be trying to take a trust. This was premeditated. Somebody doesn't want to hear it. So they don't want to hear it. They don't care. They're not worried about being cautioned. They are still persistent. It could be a karmic feminine that's acting childish, that moved in next door. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear that they're being investigated. Oh, sorry. Wrong way. They don't want to hear that they're being investigated. This is a karmic feminine. Now, this is energy, but I'm really picking up this is a female. They don't want to hear that they're going to be locked up for 5 years and have a criminal record. Oh, all for greed. They had tunnel vision on this greed. They don't want to hear that they're failed. Oh, look at this. Neighborhood and failure. So there could be a karmic feminine that moved in next door or into your neighborhood that had tunnel vision on some sort of money here, on greed. They could be ending up with bank failure, because the whole part of the card wasn't even showing, but so yeah. So this person, this karmic feminine that's in your neighborhood that's being investigated, doesn't want to hear it. They want to continue to be childish. That was the reason they moved in next door, and it was all because of money. Give me one more for Whistleblower. Road. And it was in reverse. So someone's roads are closing. Their secrets are being exposed. One more, please, for Whistleblower. Cult. So somebody's involvement with a cult to trap another person and destroy their life is being exposed. Somebody's blowing the whistle on this person. This could be their own best friend. They could have shared this information with their best friend, thinking that they could trust him, and then their best friend ran to the feds. Tell me about God. Watching shit go down. Enjoying the gossip. So whoever this person is enjoying the gossip. And this is under the Most High. God's watching shit to go down. Someone's family could be leaving the country. Someone's family member, father, could be involved. This could be S, G, or C. A family could have tried to destroy your job, your life. The math may not be mathing to a father in this family or your family. We have inside. This could be an inside job. It was premeditated to take a trust This could be someone's family that's involved. This person could be in your family collective. They could be very moody. They could be being investigated for trying to destroy your life and take a trust. This was an inside job. God's been just sitting back watching this shit go down. Someone's best friend, and like this family member, their best friend could have told on them. Oh, that card just flew right out. So somebody's best friend could have told on them for organized crime, that this was premeditated. Something was done here with a family that's maybe involved in organized crime. This doesn't necessarily have to be your family collective. This could be a family of organized criminals and their criminal friends. Somebody could be an Uber driver. This whole family of people organized crimes. They made fake accounts claiming to be the collective. They could have been trying to get a trust fund. Tell me more about God. God's having these people investigated. We have hidden and check yourself. Someone's being investigated. This karmic feminine could be being told you need to check yourself. They think they're being hidden, but they're not. This karmic feminine thinks they're hidden, but they're a part of this organized crime. Their secrets are being exposed, that they're part of a cult. This is giving like reptile energy. We have a reptile on this card. I'm not going to say the whole word though. But if you know, you know. Justice. Justice is being served, collective, for these people trying to destroy your life. The secrets are being exposed by the divine because of divine intervention. They're getting a criminal record for being perverted and being deceitful and a traitor, betraying you. They did this because they were jealous of an empress energy. So God is bringing the wrath. Tell me about founder. Trash. Whoever the founder is of this situation is freaking trash. Oh my God. Y'all, we have trash and now we have landfill. Somebody could have thrown something away in the landfill, or somebody was coercing another person to do something. Burn or destroy evidence or put it in the landfill. This could be a father, or the C person is trash. The founder's trash. They're for trying to destroy your life. This was a man-made disaster. This was no accident. To take a trust. A father could have been wanting to take a trust. And all of a sudden it got really cold in here. Tell me more. Fraud. So whatever was done here, collective, it was fraud. If somebody faked you online, this was fraud. This was premeditated fraud to copy you or to be an imposter, to pretend to be you. For a trust, somebody could have pretended to be you and signed for a trust or something. They could have used their criminal friends to do something. This is a father here. Ooh, somebody tried to fraud their own child. Man-made disaster. Wow. This could actually be like you could be this father's child. And they tried to scam and defraud you by illegally accessing something here. They could have coerced another person to be a part of this, to hack your phone illegally. And now someone's putting on a show. So somebody could be reaching out to you, collective, but they're putting on a show. They're worried about being locked up for 5 years. They're worried that their secrets are being exposed and how they tried to destroy your life. They could have been trying to investigate you. So that way their secrets are being exposed, that they were trying to take you out, defraud you. They could have enlisted a cult to do this. But guess what? You're the seer of the unseen. You are this genius, extraordinarily intelligent individual. And they weren't accounting for this. They just thought maybe you were trash because they didn't know you. Maybe because they were a trash parent. Yeah, they didn't know you had intuition. They didn't know you were this intuitive, that you had a genius intuition. Genius intuitive gifts of foresight. Your abilities are exceptional, and they just did not account for this. So the scam isn't working. Yeah, somebody could have just thought you were like a party animal, or they celebrated too soon. Also, you could be very intuitive and stay prayed up, and this could be what's helped you. Somebody could have said you were a partier that was having affairs. This is what they could have been saying. Whether it's true or not is only you will know, but I'm getting it's not true. One more, please. All right. Last card here. Knowing they effed up. They know they effed up, collective. Wow. There could be a karmic feminine that's also involved in this scam and illegally accessing. Somebody knows they effed up. They could have worked with their partner, somebody they were married to do something on social media. So they kept a promise to each other. They feel like they could have trusted this person. But this natural disaster was reversed and you're alive. Something about pictures here are significant. Somebody could have been... Somebody could have kicked someone to the curb. And then we have revealing and pregnancy test. Somebody could have said you were pregnant, collective, when you weren't. Somebody could have been trying to show pictures, acting like, oh yeah, see, the collective's pregnant. People are so dramatic. And now we have fake friends and legal proceedings. Oh, legal proceedings for Red Rum. So somebody here could be this father and their wife, or I'm assuming, could be facing legal proceedings for trying to take someone out. Their own child. They could have worked with a cult. Oh my. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a positive message really quickly here, and then we will close out. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can I get one final message for the collective? First breath, beginner's mind, and we have mindful in reverse. Whoever this group is was not thinking. They were not being mindful from the first breath of whatever it is that they did here, from the beginning. Wow. All right, these are short, so I'm going to read them both, okay? First breath. When the first breath card shows up for you, it's time to leave the old stories and tales behind. You have arrived. Take a deep breath and another. There is nothing else you need to do but take in the new world that is revealing itself around you. Trust your natural curiosity. There is no need to dwell on how difficult the journey has been or how tight the passage to get to where you are now. Just take it all in and experience the awe and wonder of your arrival at this destination. Even if it is a familiar place you have come to many times before, try to experience it as if it's for the first time, for you are renewed and the old you is no longer your concern. Practice the beginner's mind, not labeling or naming what you see and experience. That situation that was so difficult only a few days ago, just be with it and breathe. You have already gone beyond it, have overcome and resolved it, even if no one else realizes this yet. Soon enough they will as you move on. Do not squander the power of first breath, giving the old narrative mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Use it for new beginnings to animate a world you can play and create in. Do not underestimate the power of your breath and the magic of word. Remember to talk positively to yourself. Even when you may not be hopeful, when you may not think things are going right for you, continue to speak positively to yourself, or not at all, because you don't want to affirm negativity, because it can cause it to literally show up in your life, and you don't want that. Continue to just show up with positive conversation with yourself, even when you may not even believe it. Mindful. Keeping a clear mind. Hurtful thoughts. Groupthink. The human mind can be... This is so interesting that we were just saying this. Or I was just saying this. Okay, so something about the number 40 could be significant, or the number 21. The human mind can be so many things. A prison, a latrine, a circus, a temple, a cave. It can be a place of restriction or a place of never-ending expansion. Right now, be careful of where you wander in your mind. The quality of your thoughts is key, as you are in a fertile time for full manifestation. You want to ensure that the seeds you plant will sprout and flourish into the life you seek to grow. Be mindful. Do not scatter weeds. It's easy to be influenced by others right now, too, especially in our digital age. It's hard to protect yourself from the energy and the sheer amount of information bombarding you 24/7. If you allow all the fear and uncertainty to pollute your mind and emotions, you will fill yourself up with this negativity and then see more of it in the outer world. Stay out of gossip and other forms of groupthink. For when you cut another person down to their, quote, level, due to their perceived mistakes, or limit them by your envy, you activate lack for yourself. So fill yourself with thoughts of plenty. Imagine your universe unfettered by scarcity and alive with abundant hope and goodness. Be mindful of what your mind is full of and keep the faith. Good brings more good. Love, more love. Gratitude, more things to be grateful for. Very interesting that those came out back to back like that. So, yes, talk positively to yourself, collective. Make sure that you're loving yourself. Make sure you're keeping up on your spiritual cleansing. So if you're, praying and saging or Palo Santo or whatever it is that you use, keep up on that right now and continue to speak positively to yourself. I can't why can't I not find the right words today? I cannot stress it enough to talk positive to yourself, okay? I believe talking positive to yourself has actually turned this whole situation around. You talking to God, you praying, you staying prayed up is actually what's brought in divine intervention for this situation. Remember the letters we have: A, G, S, and C. And then we have one zodiac sign, which is Scorpio. And we have two numbers, the number 21 and 40. These could also be reversed, so we could have the number 0, 4, 1, or 2. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I love you, and I will be posting more frequently. I have been really busy with some other things going on, but I'll be back this week to posting regularly, okay? All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. Oh, don't forget, please do like the reading, hype it up, and subscribe if you would like to be part of the family, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Okay, bye.